Hey everybody, welcome, welcome. Please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe if you want to. Um, so, we had episode 4 of Smothered, and it starts off with Cher and Dawn. Now, Cher has been in labor for 17 hours. Finally, she goes for the epidural, and Mom is sent out of the room, as it should be. This is her and her husband time, okay? Sorry, but that's just how it is, Unless she actually wants her there, or, with Corona, though, I don't think they would allow that. So, baby Belle May comes into the world. And it's like, mother and daughter both agree, that she may not look exactly like them, and she may not be dressed, always, or act like them. But yeah, she is going to be molded into them, basically. So much for, identity. They are now triplets, they say. And Mom plans on staying with them as long as she can for all those first reactions, those first words. Now, this is when her hubby's like, what? First words? What? Huh? That could be like a year or two. No. Yeah, I don't think he's been really calm and really good, about this whole thing. I just don't think he wants his mother-in-law there, living with them for over a year. I don't blame him. So now we catch Brittany and Mary. Now they're getting dressed up for Brittany's graduation party. And she really wants this guy, Zach, to be there, even though he basically said he wants to be friends with benefits, nothing serious. She really likes him. Now, Mary hasn't met him. So this party is looking more like a wedding reception to me. I mean, just the way they have it set up, to me, it looks like a wedding reception, the tables, groups of people, and the cakes and the foods, and just call me silly, but yeah. And there's a lot of people there she hasn't seen. Frank says they have a difficult relationship. He just doesn't think she likes him. No, she don't like you, Frank. Coming into a situation like that, she wouldn't like anybody. She wouldn't like nobody her mother is with, ever. You might as well just, learn to live with it, because that's just how it is. So Brittany sends a message to Zach, because she did message him, and he said he would be there, and he's not there yet. So she sends him a message. Here's nothing. So Mom says, well, what's his phone number? And as one of her friends tried to get a hold of him, which he will answer that text. So she finds Brittany at the party, basically, ruins her day, saying, well, he blocked you. Because we're getting through fine, but he won't answer you. It won't even receive. So, yeah, you're blocked. That's hurtful. That is hurtful. Especially when you got a girl like Brittany that, has had these health issues, and always felt kind of not the same as everyone else, kind of self-conscious and kind of different. And then the guy that she really likes, you're just going to walk up at her party and say he blocked you? But Mom does the speech, congratulating her on a job well done, which is good. I mean, she graduated, she made it. Congratulations to her. And to make her feel better, if this makes you feel better, I don't know. Okay, Mom says, you've done so well, and you've had gastric sleeve in the past, and you've always wanted this tummy tuck. And, Brittany's just like, what? And the guests are going, say what now? So Mom says, well, this is going to be your gift from us. We are going to pay for your tummy tuck. And she's excited because she wanted it, okay? So that's something she has wanted. Her guests are like, I can't believe her mom said that in front of everybody. Yeah, we're kind of getting that feeling too. I can't believe she said that either. Frank is concerned about the funds, the money. Where's this coming from? These are not cheap. He said, couldn't you just get her clothes or something? But he's just kind of upset that, Mary didn't talk to him about it first. And I don't think she was probably going to do it until she saw how hurt Brittany was, that Zach had blocked her and isn't going to be there. And she just wanted to make her feel better, I think. So that little scene ends with Brittany mock proposing to Mary. And Mary, of course, accepts, saying, I know she won't cheat on me. Okay. Wow. I hope some of this is scripted. This is too wild. Then we have Sarah and Lori. Now, Sarah has been dating this guy, Miguel, for about 3.5 years, and they recently bought a house. Apparently he said something about, well, as soon as we get settled, if we get a home and etc., I'll propose, we'll get married. And they are doing date night, the three of them. And Lori starts pushing for a proposal. Now, Lori has health issues, a lot of them, and she's right on the point of, she is looking at dialysis or possibly organ transplant, or maybe she just won't make it that long. Maybe she will just pass away before she sees the wedding. So she's pushing them to get married because she wants to be there. She wants to be an active part, as, every mom does. Okay, well, he says he wants to do things in his own time, and that's fine. He doesn't want to be guilted into getting married. He wants to make sure it's going to work, let them live in their home and get acclimated to it. And then down the road, you can get married if you choose. Nothing saying you can't. So kind of see both sides there, but, he's not giving in. So good for him. Oh, now we have Elena and Marcia. And this is another one. Marcia is so much older. She's like 68 years old. And Elena's, 21 or 22? Marcia's saying, she needs to learn to take care of herself. I mean, it's one thing to go pick her clothes out and help her get dressed and chase her around like a puppy and chauffeur her around, but Marcia's realizing she's not going to live forever, okay? So she wants her to learn to drive. Now, I don't know. I think Elena's only like 4'3". I don't know what kind of accommodations you'd have to try to drive when you're that tiny. But they decide to go and drive go-karts to start her learning to drive, get her used to being behind a wheel, controlling a machine, and she doesn't do very good. Marcia says, nobody would die if you hit them because you drive so slow. They'd have plenty of time. It wouldn't be a full force thing. So they're driving around and Elena gets stuck on the track. But Marcia's not backing down on this. She's saying you absolutely have to learn to drive. And she is right. Okay, it's not a smothered thing. I mean, she's not saying, no, you can never drive. She wants her to learn this so she can get herself to classes and to work eventually. Or to the store or whatever. 68 years old, you never know how much time you have left. So then we see Dawn and Cher again. They're spending time at home with little Belle. And, Mom is just gushing. I mean, she is so proud and so happy and I just can't believe they have a baby, And so, Dawn says, I want lots of pics. They change all the time. And she's, still going on about wanting to stay. And Bubby's telling Cher, you need to get used to professionals giving us advice. What your mom says is fine. And it was fine back in the day. But things change. And there are actually people who do this for a living. And we need to take their advice too. And he really would like them to go away, at least for a while, so they have some time as a family, so they can bond and learn how to take care of this new baby. So Cher's kind of caught in the middle, her husband's kind of Like, you know, they need to go on about their life and let us get on with ours. And then mom is, I want to be there until she starts driving. You know, I don't know. She wants to be there a long time. So then we see Lori and Sarah, and they end their date with Miguel. And, you know, Sarah and Miguel are going to their home, which is not too far from Lori, but a little ways. And she, of course, tells her mom, you know, you need to go home, you need to drink more water, because that's a very important part of keeping her healthy, is drinking water, taking her medication. And, you know, he's rather silent because, you know, I mean, he was basically jumped about this wedding thing. And, you know, he says, you know, it was a date. And it wasn't fun with Lori grilling him. I think most times he probably wouldn't care if she was there, if it was fun and lighthearted. But this was just totally her badgering him about this wedding. And Sarah says, well, you know, the house was your dream. So he needs to fulfill his end of the bargain. And he, you know, continuously says, I'm not going to be forced into this. You know, I will do it in my own time. So then she calls her mom. They're laying in bed together, and she calls her mom to say goodnight. And he kind of says, you know, these phone calls, you know, both ways. Lori calls them too, or appears, not always at the best time. So, you know, it may not be Lori's health so much slowing him down on proposing. It might be just the way they are always together, always in contact, always there. Why would you want to get married to one person and have another person in your life constantly? Okay, well, we did not see Sun-hee and Angelica, or Kathy and Christina. So maybe next week they will be here again. So we will see how things go. Thank you all. Bye.